All right, y'all. So we got some good news. Season 3 is coming. Interview with the Vampire has been renewed. I think Netflix has traumatized me because every time I get a good show that I really like, I'm always like, I bet they're going to cancel it in 2.5 seasons, But that's not the case here. Let's talk about it. So, Nerdist says Interview with the Vampire creators reveal which book season 3 will be based on. Interview with the Vampire is close to ending its second season soon and thus closing out the events of Anne Rice's original novel. So, what will a possible third season entail? Well, even though the show's name is Interview with the Vampire, it's actually adapting elements from Anne Rice's entire Vampire Chronicles saga, and that's a whopping 13 books. Damn, Miss Anne was writing. Miss Anne was writing. According to the series creators, Roland Jones and Mark Johnson, season 3 will tackle Rice's second undead novel, The Vampire Lestat. Here's what Roland Jones recently told us at the Interview with the Vampire season 2 premiere. They said the next book was the one I wanted to do, so I hope I get a shot at it, The Vampire Lestat. At the time, season 3 didn't have an official green light, but Deadline recently announced that Roland Jones had signed a new deal with AMC, and that made us think that, they got a green light, and that's exactly what happened because the show has now officially been renewed for season 3. There was a dash of the book The Vampire Lestat in this season, with episode 3 in the form of a flashback of Armand when he was first meeting Lestat, but we will be heading into the book full force next season. So what will it be about? A synopsis for season 3 of Interview with the Vampire reveals that we can expect the Vampire Lestat in full. It shares in season 3, resentful of the perfunctory portrayal in the trashy bestseller Interview with the Vampire, the Vampire Lestat sets his story straight in a way only the Vampire Lestat can by starting a band and going on tour. Girl, what? Gabrielle, Nicholas, Magnus, Marius, those who must be kept. They join Louis Armand, Malloy, Sam, the rest of them, and others we can't tell you about yet on a sexy pilgrimage across space, time, and trauma. No auto-tuning, no trigger warnings, all feels amplified. Now, real quick, if you're wondering who some of those names are because, you're a show person like me, this is what TV Insider says. For the uninitiated, those names are major. Gabrielle is Lestat's mother and the first person he ever turned into a vampire. Nicholas is Nicky whatever, the young lover of Lestat's, played by Joseph Potter, who first appeared in this season's No Pain episode. In the book, we learn that the two struck up a friendship before Lestat was given the dark gift by the much mentioned and horrible Magnus. And Marius, well, we already know that he's a 2,000-year-old vampire who turned Armand, but he's also got ties to those who must be kept, aka the progenitors of all vampires. This person, that person, who, by the way, gets her own origin story in the Vampire Chronicles 3rd book, Queen of the Damned. So it's a little backstory. So, I guess the book then came out. It's a bestseller. I know Daniel Malloy happy for them checks or whatever. So it's a bestseller. Obviously, Lestat is not happy about the way that he's portrayed. So I guess they're saying that he starts a band or some kind of band and goes toward the country and trying to fix his image almost. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But to me, this means that as much as Louis was talking about, oh, I've come to kill you, in the previews for the upcoming episode, that he didn't do that shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Lestat is still alive and well enough to the point where he can go on tour. He's starting a band and shit. You let this motherfucker start a band? You need it off with his head, Louis. Damn. Now he on the radio. You can't even go shopping in the mall, girl, without hearing him and his whack ass band around the fucking country. Girl, Louis, you should have ended this motherfucker. I'm so serious. Let's skip around here. Rice took the original novel's villain, made him an anti-hero, and greatly expanded the vampire mythology. In book 2, through Lestat's eyes, we go back in time to Renaissance Italy, the Roman Empire, and ancient Egypt. The scope is much bigger, so it will be interesting to see how Rowland Jones tackles it in a series. One potential problem fans might have is that Louis, played by Jacob Anderson, is a very minimal presence in book 2. And I'm like, I don't know, I don't care. Y'all need to find a way to make sure that Jacob Anderson is always on my screen. I don't know what y'all got to do. I mean, I'm gonna watch the show, obviously, but I'm just, I love seeing Jacob on my screen. The bulk of the events of the novel take place before Lestat ever meets Louis in New Orleans. One remedy for this problem could be Louis interviewing Lestat about his past, instead of Lestat merely writing a memoir as he did in Rice's novel. Thus, the name Interview with the Vampire still makes sense, and Jacob could remain in the series. Anderson's Louis going from interviewee to interviewer would be an interesting twist for sure. And it's just like, yeah, that would be, but like, maybe, is he going to be interviewing Dream Lestat? Because I'm just like, I don't know. Am I the only one who remembers that this boy done dropped my good sis from like skyscraper heights? I need Lestat's head. I need Lestat's head on a platter. He's starting a band. He telling everybody go check out his iTunes and shit and Spotify. He's starting a band, bitch. I want Lestat's head on a silver platter. I mean, I don't care if you have to DoorDash it or Uber Eats it to me. I'm going to consume it like Louis should have done with his vampire ass. Send me his head. But yeah, whatever. Like, the scope of it is much bigger. If they talk about the Roman Empire and ancient Egypt and the Renaissance and Italy, like, obviously it's bigger. It's in the past. So like, I'm just playing. But like, at the same time, I was just like, okay, if Lestat gonna be on my screen, I want Louis to be on my screen too. Don't play with me. But either way, that's it. I saw this news yesterday. I was like, I cannot wait to talk to the girls about it. Like, y'all, we really getting another season, y'all. Like, when we have queer characters and fun themes and, you know what I mean? A lot of times I'll be so scared they're going to just put these shows on the chopping block. But I think that the fan base is so rabid. I think the fan base is just cuckoo. So, I mean, that word of mouth, I think, really, really did a number when it comes to the marketing of this show. So very happy. Either way, whatever way, I'm glad we're getting another season. Check out my reviews and reactions to the show, to all the episodes that have been released already, even way back in season 1. Just check my description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll check y'all out later. Peace. All right, y'all, make sure that you're going to www.zoraxia.com. When you join the wait list there on the site, you will be the first to be notified when I drop my sequel. Also, you'll immediately get chapter 1 of my upcoming sequel of the upcoming book sent to your email as a PDF. So check that out. Also, this is a different excerpt from my upcoming book, so you definitely want to pause to read if you're trying to get your life. Keep in mind that this upcoming book, this sequel, is following up the first book that is already released called Zoraxia, Wrath of the God King. I released it a few years ago. It was my introduction to writing fantasy and stuff, so just go easy on me. But either way, as you can see here, it's given 4.9 stars. It's given 4.9 stars. So yeah, check out Zoraxia, Wrath of the God King while you wait for Zoraxia, The Vengeance of Coldwind, right? And go to Zoraxia.com, sign up, join the wait list, get your free chapter. Thank you so much.